Have you ever wondered why some people seem to be stuck in a cycle of financial hardship, while others manage to thrive, even starting with very little? It's not about luck, or being in the right place at the right time. In fact, there is a simple secret that few know about, but that can completely transform your life in just 1 year. Imagine if 12 months from now, you could look back and see that you had abandoned all your financial worries. Does it seem impossible? It isn't. Today we are going to unveil this truth, something that is within everyone's reach, but that few have the courage to follow. Stay with me, because what you are about to discover now could be the key to changing your future. The journey to stop being poor begins in your mind, even before any practical action. That's right. It all starts with the way you see the world around you. Poverty is not just a lack of money in your pocket. It is often a mindset that imprisons and limits you. To change your financial reality, the first step is to change the way you think. Believe it or not, what you think and believe shapes every decision you make, and those decisions, in turn, determine the course of your life. So the first thing you need to do is break out of this scarcity mindset, that you can't do it, that financial success isn't for you. Now you may be wondering, but how do I do this? How can I change something so deeply rooted in me? Well, here's the secret. Start visualizing the life you want. This isn't just an exercise in positive thinking, but rather a reprogramming of your mind. When you allow yourself to dream of a better life and believe that you can achieve it, you start making decisions that bring you closer to that goal. And this change isn't just internal. Over time, you'll see that the universe starts to conspire in your favor. Opportunities that previously seemed non-existent start to appear, and what once seemed impossible starts to materialize. But make no mistake, this change in mindset needs to be accompanied by action. The big difference between those who succeed and those who fail is in the execution. There's no point in changing your way of thinking if you're not willing to act accordingly. And this is where many stumble. Most people prefer to stay in their comfort zone, even if it means continuing to live in poverty. But the reality is that if you want different results, you need to do different things. This means you must be willing to step out of your comfort zone and face challenges that often seem daunting. And do you know what's most interesting? From the moment you start taking action, even if it's timidly at first, you'll notice that things will start to flow. With each step you take, you gain more confidence and clarity about what needs to be done. It's as if the pieces of a puzzle start to fit together, revealing a picture of success that was previously difficult to see. And the further you go, the more evident it becomes that poverty was, in fact, a mental condition that you decided to abandon. At this point, you might be thinking that all of this seems too easy, almost like a fairy tale. But the truth is that the process is simple, but not easy. Simple because it involves clear and objective steps, but not easy because it requires discipline, persistence, and above all, the ability to resist the temptations of immediacy. The society we live in values instant pleasure, and this often leads us to make financial decisions that, in the long run, keep us poor. But if you can overcome these temptations and focus on your long-term goal, success is inevitable. The greatest wealth you can achieve is not material wealth, but rather control over your own life. When you stop being poor, you stop being a slave to circumstances. You become the author of your own story, able to decide the path you want to follow, and this power is invaluable. It gives you the freedom to choose how you want to live, where you want to invest your time and money, and who you want to share your days with. This is the true meaning of stopping being poor. It is not about accumulating material goods, but rather about achieving the financial freedom that allows you to live the life you have always dreamed of. So what are you waiting for? What is stopping you from starting this transformation now? The only thing that can hold you back is yourself. If you keep doing the same things, you will get the same results. But if you decide today that you want a different, more prosperous life and commit to following the steps we have discussed, a year from now, your reality will be completely different. Time will pass anyway, so why not make it work in your favor? The decision is in your hands, and I'm sure that if you decide to take this step, you will not regret it. Ultimately, the secret to overcoming poverty isn't magic. It's not a stroke of luck or a miracle formula. It's a combination of the right mindset, strategic actions, and, above all, persistence. And the best part is that it's within anyone's reach and willing to put in the effort. The path may not be easy, but I promise you that the rewards are worth it. You deserve a life of abundance. You deserve to live without the worries that poverty brings. And the good news is that you can achieve this if you start now, believe it's possible, and commit to following through, even when things get tough. One of the most powerful things you can do along this journey is to surround yourself with people who share the same goal. The influence of the environment we live in is immense, and when you surround yourself with people who are striving for success, you will naturally be pulled in the same direction. Seek out those who have already achieved what you want or who are moving in the same direction. This will not only keep you motivated, but it will also provide you with valuable insights on how to overcome obstacles that arise along the way. Remember, no one achieves anything great alone, and having a support network can be the difference between success and failure. Furthermore, it is essential that you are always willing to learn and reinvent yourself. The world is constantly changing, and the strategies that work today may not be effective tomorrow. Therefore, stay up to date, study, invest in knowledge, and be open to adapting your methods as necessary. The ability to continually learn and adapt to new realities is one of the greatest advantages you can have. With each new learning experience, you become better prepared to deal with challenges and seize the opportunities that arise on the path to prosperity. Finally, never underestimate the power of perseverance. There will be times when things do not go as planned, when results take time to appear, and when discouragement knocks on your door. But it is precisely in these moments that your determination will be tested. Success is rarely linear. It is made up of ups and downs, moments of doubt and overcoming. If you can stay focused on your goal, remember why you started, and continue taking one step at a time, no matter how small, you will inevitably get there. Perseverance is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up halfway. And never forget to celebrate every achievement, no matter how small. Every step you take towards a more prosperous life is a victory that deserves to be recognized. Celebrating these small victories keeps you motivated and reminds you of how far you've come, even if you're still far from your final goal. The journey to stop being poor is not just about the destination, but about who you become along the way. So, value each progress and use it as fuel to keep moving forward, because success is a daily construction. So if you're ready for this transformation, if you're tired of living in scarcity and want to experience true financial freedom, I invite you to join me on this journey. Let's build a future together where poverty is just a distant memory and prosperity is a present reality. And remember, it all depends on you. The power to change is in your hands, and I know that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. If you like this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with anyone you think could also benefit from this information. Let's go together on this journey towards prosperity.